Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? Welcome back to the MrGeorgeMFShow. My name is George. I am your host. I hope everyone's doing well. Now, today, you guys, we got a couple sports topics to talk about. Some basketball, some baseball a little bit, and a couple other things. Before we start, I hope everyone's doing well. They're staying humble. They're staying positive and, living day to day, thanking the man above. Now, let's discuss. Before we start, I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, comment down below your favorite part of the video. Or if, give me an opinion on certain topics that we talk about today. We'll go, and I'll respond. We'll have a convo. All right. The positive vibe spread for today, my people. Here's the quote. I want everybody to listen very closely. Very closely. All right. Don't be afraid of hard work. Nothing worthwhile comes easily. Don't let others discourage you or tell you that you can't do it. In my day, I was told women didn't go into chemistry. I saw no reason why we couldn't. So here's how I look at that quote is don't be afraid of hard work. Reach your goals. If there's something in life that you want to, let's say, for example, you want to become a lawyer. If you want to become a lawyer, don't care what anybody tells you. Let's say you want to become a YouTuber, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Do what you want to do and work hard and stride to what you want to go to. Don't let people tell you, oh man, come on, do this. Why are you doing that? No. If you want to become a YouTuber, go for it. Work hard. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Because listen, at the end of the day, it's going to be you. Nobody else. You're going to be the person there making the video. You're going to be the person there editing it, making the thumbnails, the titles, the descriptions, everything like that, the hashtags. It's going to be you. You're going to be uploading them, not them. So don't ever worry about, what people say. Oh, do this. Why are you going to do that? You have no money. No. And that's one thing, you guys. Have a passion for what you do. That's why, I tell people every time, I'm not the type of person that, is going to have a job because it pays me a lot of money, but I don't enjoy it. That's just not my personality. I'm the type of person that it's like, I would rather have a job that I enjoy working at making less money than a job that I'm making more money, but I'm not enjoying it. Because it's like, if you have a job that you enjoy to go to every day, you're going to have passion to do better and keep working and grinding and, cutting up let's say the diamond even nicer. If you go into a job where you're miserable every day, okay, yeah, the checks are going to be good, but those checks only come in once a week or once every 2 weeks, 15 days, however it is. So the rest of those 14 days or that 6 other days throughout the week or whatever, you're going to be miserable. So it's like, I say it every time to people, don't do what you enjoy to do, especially if you're young. Go out there and look for a job that you're going to enjoy to do, that you're going to have a passion. And every day you wake up, it's not going to be I got to go all the way to work and do this. No. Have a passion and get a job that you will enjoy where you wake up in the morning, you're like, let's go, time to get to work. Because listen, money comes and goes, but your mental health and your mind, it doesn't, it's just going to wear you down and it's just going to kill you, stress you out and just cause way much worse, problems. So that is the quote for today, you guys. Let me know your comments down below of, how you're taking this quote. All right, so let's start off with some basketball here, you guys. Bucks, they lost to the Pacers 4-1 in the series. It ended last night, obviously. I don't know. It's just Bucks just didn't have much to compete. Damian was out. Kyle was just being Kyle. Giannis was the only one, but there's only so much he can do, really, if you want to think about it. Now the Pacers, congratulations to them with the dub. Obviously, they came out and they played and they did what they had to do. And that's respectable. They came out, they worked hard, they beat the Bucks, even though the Bucks, are a bit out of puzzle, but they came out and they did what they had to do. And you got to just give them a salute. Now they go on to play the Cavs, which it's just going to be a good luck to them because the Cavs are just freaking disgusting right now. Between the Cavs and Boston in the East, it's just those two teams are going to be a wrecking. Too, especially now, I know the Knicks or the Pistons are going to have to play Boston, and Boston just swept Magic. So it's going to be a good luck to the Pacers. That's all we could leave it at. Now, here's what I'm going to say. This may come as a shocker, maybe not, but I want everybody to listen closely. I think Giannis, after the season over, is going to request a trade. And here's why. I think it's not going to be him, it's going to be his circle. Because the way from now, who knows? It could be different, but the way Giannis is, he's not that type of person that would do that. But I think his circle is going to, because the problem is that I think it has his circle, especially if fans are starting to realize it, or people just from the outside looking in. He's not going to do much in Milwaukee. For him to win in Milwaukee, it's going to be very difficult. They really haven't done too much for him. They went out and got Damian Lillard, but Lillard's just been hurt, majority of the time. And it's just, there's so much that a player can do. And it's just like, in Milwaukee, I just don't think so. He brought a championship to them. That's awesome. But it's just, I think everything has its limits. And I personally feel like he's going to request a trade. I think he's going to want out. Now, I think, Milwaukee, it'll be interesting. He's their franchise player, but I think he's going to. It's just, it's going to be hard to win. And Milwaukee really hasn't done anything for him to go out and get a win. In my opinion, I think, teams that he can go to, hell, the Warriors, maybe the Grizzlies, hell, maybe the Lakers. Who knows? That would be crazy, but maybe the Lakers, who knows? Now, the situation with Tyrese's dad, that to me was just insane. I'm like, man, it's always something in these damn games now. It's like you can't even go to you can't even watch a game actually without some BS nonsense happening, because it's like, man, Tyrese's dad is over here. You see it. You have over Shaq and Chuck arguing about, who Giannis shouldn't have said this, and that. Man, it's like the guys on the court taunting him that they won. It's like, come on, bro. That's childish. That was, to me, that was childish. That was shenanigans. It didn't make any sense to me. I think the dad should have been more appropriate. Probably just shook his hand, good game, and that's it. I think that was unacceptable. I don't understand why the dad would do something like that. But hey, congrats to the Pacers. They got their dub. Let's see how they do against the Cavs. But that's my prediction with the Bucks. All right, let's go to the Mets a little bit, you guys, and MLB in general. Team is looking great, y'all. I talked about them the last time we were up here, and they shoved my words down my throat. Pause. Whoa. But hey, they're looking great. They got the best record right now in the MLB. Love what's going on. The bats are alive in April. That is one that it's just very rare. Bats are alive in April. Normally it doesn't happen around this time, the last couple seasons. Pitching is looking good. Bullpen and rotation wise, everybody's doing what they got to do. And the crazy part is we're still missing Frankie Montas, Sean Manaea, just to name a few. That's awesome. Let's keep it up though. Like I said, we got to keep winning. Games, like I said, that's 7-1 with the Nationals. Those little games could come down in effect. I think that's the thing. One thing I heard Michael Kay speak about it, and it's very true. I think we've adapted so much of the style of the NFL that it's, such a short season compared to baseball that, like, if you lose 2-3 games, maybe 4, you could be out in the race, maybe, especially if you get to like 6. But with baseball, it's way different, you guys. It's 162 games a year. Anything could happen. You could lose 10 games straight and come out of nowhere and still make it to the playoffs, or lose 15 games straight, still go. It's very different. So we still got to give it time, still got to give it patience. Now, if it's at the All-Star break and it's looking like this, then it's a different story. We may have a different convo, but we got to give it some time. With the Phillies, you guys, I've been seeing them a little bit. I think the bullpen is just killing them. The bullpen all around has just been whipping their ass. Jordan Romano, who they got from the Blue Jays, he's just stinking the place. I remember he almost blew the save against the Marlins. I saw that game where I think the Phillies won 12-11. They had to take him out because he was about to blow it. But their bullpen overall, I think it's just been killing them with just, Jose, Matt, Jordan. It's just been horrible. Now the rotation has been good. Zach Wheeler's been doing his thing. Christopher Sanchez, he's dude, that man, he's gonna be disgusting. That was a good pickup from the Phillies. And Aaron Nola just doing his thing. And Jesus, who they got from the Marlins, he's been staying healthy. I said it in the offseason. If this man could stay healthy, they're on a good pathway. And he's been looking pretty good. But overall, let's just give it time. Let's give it time. They still got a lot of time. They got a good offense. They got a good team in general. The bullpen just got to connect. Now, Trey Turner, that's one guy I'm going to mention real quick. I don't know what the hell was going on with him yesterday, but against the Nationals, I don't know if he was just being a fanboy still, or if he's still a fanboy of the Nationals, but this man did not know how to throw a ball. Threw the ball to first base, and it was like, yo, what was that? Threw the ball to home plate. Yo, what was that? I don't know what in the world was going on with Trey Turner. That was very funky. But give it time. Give it time. Just be very patient. Pete Alonso, you guys, he's looking great. The dude is on fire right now. He's probably going to go out with a banger season. Maybe, I think, could possibly have a better season than his 2019 rookie year for sure. He's obviously going to want his bag. It's like I said in the offseason also. It's like, go out, get a 1-2 year deal with an opt out after the first and go crazy. And that's exactly what he's done. And it's just that's the way that was the route he should have gone, because it was like he didn't have a good season to get a bag, that the way he wanted it. Especially now he's having a great season, he's killing it. It's a different story. But he's off to a good start. I feel like he's gonna have a better year than 2019. But hey, it's looking good. Yankees also dominated the Orioles. I don't know what the hell was going on with Kyle Gibson, but he got his ass lit up. Yankees put on a beating the first inning. It was insane. Dodgers, of course, plethora of injuries with the rotation is killing them. Majority, like 4 to 5 players of their 9-man rotation that they had are injured, so it's going to be an icky one, but I think they're still good. They still have a crazy ass team, so they're still on a good spotlight. They spent that much money for situations like this, so I think they should be fine. Now, switching over a little bit to underdog sports bets, you guys. Listen, before we start, bet responsibly. Don't go out and spend crazy ass money. Save, if anything. All right, here's my picks for today, you guys. I got LeBron James higher than 27 points. Obviously, listen, LeBron's got to come out and play and dominate this game. Lakers are down 3-1 in the series. They need to get a win. And especially that they're at home, he's got to come up. He's got to clutch up. They need a win. I think he's going to get this. Anthony Edwards, I have him higher with 6 assists. I had 6 the last game, and I believe he will get it. I think he had 8 before that. I think he's definitely going to have this. I think Anthony Edwards is going to go in the mindset with he wants to destroy the Lakers. He's going to want to embarrass them, especially at home. So I think he'll get this. Hell, if you want to choose the points option, I think that's also a good one. Luka Doncic, I have him higher than 32 points. Same thing like how it was similar to LeBron. They got to come out and dominate. Those two got to come out and show out and win. Lakers need this win, especially that they're at home. You cannot afford to lose this game. It's valuable. It's very valuable. Julius Randle, I have him higher than 21 points. Had 25 last game. I'm confident he'll get it. Since he's seen Anthony Edwards, Julius has been on a different animal, man. He's been playing phenomenal. I think he will get this. Last one, Jimmy Butler, higher than 20 points. Warriors up 3-1. Obviously, they're wanting to win. I think he'll get 20 points. I think he had 21 or 27 last game. With Jimmy, he hasn't been playing that much, but I think he should get on a roll. Obviously, the Warriors want to win this. I think he'll have this. Those are my underdog sports bets. All right, you guys, the last topic to discuss for today. Knicks, game 5. So Pistons take the game 5, you guys. It was very close of a battle. It wasn't like a team was dominating. It was very close all game. I think the Knicks just at the end of it, that foul killed them. that they gave. I think it was to Caden. I think his name was. I killed him. But hey, I think they'll come out this next game, game 6. I think they're going to take the dub. Hopefully, I hope we don't sell this shit to see at Madison Square Garden. But I think they'll take the dub. I think he will, and they will end up winning that game, advancing. Now, the crazy part is we're going to play, they would play Boston, and it will be very interesting because Boston right now, y'all, is very dominant. That team is looking really good right now. They just swept the Orlando Magic. So it's going to be interesting. I think the Knicks will take it. If they don't and they lose, man, they better be ready. Yeah, they better be ready because everybody's going to be talking. Stephen A., the New York Post, everybody, the fans, everybody, they better be ready. But it was a close battle. You can't really hate them for it. You know, obviously Pistons wanted to win that game. They needed it. So it will end up being a good battle, but I think the Knicks will take game 6. Now, shifting over a little bit to the Nuggets. Nuggets win game 5 against the Clippers. Now, this series between the two, I think, is going to end up going as game 7. Both teams are really good. They're going to fight to win. Obviously, I think, Clippers obviously got Kawhi healthy, which is very good because when Kawhi is healthy, he plays phenomenal. You also got James Harden. Now, Denver, I don't know. They may have the upper hand with, the climate, the change in climate or something like that. And, obviously with Jokic, Murray, and Westbrook, they got the experience being there, playing in that type of atmosphere with that type of climate change. Maybe could get the W, but it's going to be an interesting one. I think they're going to come out and fight. I see this game going to game 7. Both teams are looking really good. But could the Nuggets take game 6? Maybe. It's a possibility. Now, obviously, whoever wins goes on to play OKC. OKC, I will say, better be ready because either team that wins the series, especially if it goes game 7, the adrenaline is going to be insane. They're going to be pumped. They're going to be ready, and they're going to want to dominate. I would say be very prepared because they are coming to play. That's for sure. But I think OKC, they're going to be doing good. And obviously, they're going to be well rested. They got to wait a couple days until they play their next round. So I think they'll be really good. That whoever goes, I think it will be a good series, especially if it's Denver. I think Denver and OKC, that will be a great series to watch. It will be very fun to see who comes out on top. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, you guys, or the show. It's not too long today. Not really that much. We're just recapping on some sports, talking some sports a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I say every time, stay humble, stay blessed, stay positive. Just do you. Have a good one.